Do you know how to date as a goddess? Goddesses, let me teach you a few essential dating tips and how to tell if a person is right for you or not. 1. Date 3 men at a time. Let that sink in. Dating is an interview process. You use this period to get to know these people, to discern them, get to learn them, get to know who is compatible with you and who is not. And you're dating without sex. Let me explain a little bit deeper, and I'll use science. When you have sex with a man, you produce a hormone called oxytocin. It's the same hormone you produce when you're breastfeeding your baby, meaning it's a bonding hormone. You get attached to this guy. I've noticed for some time when two people get intimate, the woman tends to ask, what are we? Who are we? And to the guy, he's shocked. They're actually shocked. But to the woman, it's a whole different reality. Now you're a goddess now. To stop all this confusion, date without the sex. And then you give your energy, give your body to the person who deserves you. And that's why I teach sacred sexuality. Get to know this person. Take some time to know this person, to discern. And you're dating 3 men at a time. Because I've noticed again, when women start dating, they just focus on one guy. And then they basically discard the others. And what happens is they'll start giving their energy to this person who they don't know, if he's compatible with them or not. Get to know people first. Use this as an interview process. Learn them without sex. Then let him initiate. That's the second thing. Men want to be leaders. Let him show you his leadership from the beginning. Let me give you a few scenarios. Let's say you meet a man and you exchange contacts. All you do is text. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Have you eaten? It's exhausting. You know so well that's exhausting. You don't need people draining your energy. Let that fade away. If he's not initiating, let that fade away. If the only places he's asking you to go is his place, let that fade away. You're a goddess now. If he's not asking you for a proper date, if he's not initiating anything, all you do is hey, hi, how are you doing? No. Let that fade away. You don't need, you see that energy you use and you're exhausted to even say hi back? That's draining your energy. This amazing goddess energy. Let that fade away. Then let's say there's this guy who invites you on a date, let's say a Saturday, and Friday he hasn't confirmed. Don't go asking him, hey, are we still up for tomorrow? Do not do that. If Saturday reaches and there's no show, don't block him. Let him be. Remember, you're dating 3 men at a time, so maybe you're on a date with another person. Do not block him. If he comes back and he's like, hey, sorry, got caught up at work, and he wants maybe to do it again, give him one last chance. And before you agree, state what you want to say. If he has another engagement, let him know that you require to be told earlier on. State clearly what you want. If it's a boundary of yours, state it. Let him know if he has another engagement to tell you earlier on. Okay? And if he doesn't show up, don't bother. Just let that fade away as well. The first guy is showing you who he is. He does not initiate. The second guy is also showing you who he is. He can't keep his word, and you're not a priority in his life right now. So it has nothing to do with you. Just let that fade away, because you don't want that kind of a person long term. You don't want the guy who's not initiating. You don't want the guy who's not keeping his word. You don't want the guy who's not prioritizing you. At the end of the day, if you want long term, then these are not compatible people. They're not compatible with you. Then if he shows up, well and good, get to learn him. And then the third one is have a life. Continue seeing your family, your friends. Continue doing the things that you enjoy doing. If it's your career, your art, your rituals, continue doing them. Most women, when they enter into a relationship, they forget who they are. They forget everything, and they give all energy. They put all their energy into the relationship, into even the dating period. So continue doing your things. And this is why I say take that energy. Take that energy to work on yourself. Take that energy to work on your art, your rituals, your dance ritual. Continue doing them. Continue being in this goddess energy. And then you can now pour the energy. Okay? So continue having a life, your life. Don't let this person be the one now who is giving you your happiness. Those are the first three. I'll continue with the fourth one and the fifth one. The first one is date 3 men at a time. You want to know these people. That's all you're doing. See, what most people do is they focus on one person, then they date, and then the relationship, and then it's toxic, and then it's I don't know what, and then now it ends. That's after 4 years, and then they start with another one, and then the same thing and the same thing. They're not healing, so they're actually repeating their cycles, and then the next one, another 4-5 years, another 4-5 years. No, date 3 men at a time. Get to learn them. No sex. Get to learn them. Then let him initiate. You want a man with direction, so let him initiate. If you don't allow him to initiate, it'll be like the second year of the relationship and you're still asking him, hey, he's not planning any dates, planning any activities, and it will frustrate you, it will exhaust you. You'll be the one now taking charge of things, and it will exhaust you. So let me continue with the other ones. Okay, love you guys. Mwah.